At Carnegie-Mellon University, Mark Raybert has studied locomotion for 8 years. The work in his laboratory has a dual goal: to understand how living creatures move with grace and dexterity without losing balance, and to lay the foundations for building robots with similar agility and speed.
We decided to begin our studies of balance in walking and running by studying machines that only had one leg. So after all, a one-legged machine must balance in order to walk, especially if it has a small foot. While the problem of coordinating the behavior of a number of legs is completely avoided.
The machine, inspired by the bouncing movement of kangaroos and pogo sticks, is operated by a computer. A joystick specifies direction and speed. Raybert found that a surprisingly simple program can control balance by breaking the problem into 3 parts: height, speed, and upright posture. Even when pushed, the machine can synchronize the 3 elements to remain stable and in motion.
Robots provide us with machines that we can do very carefully controlled experiments on. We can manipulate the machines, we can design a machine for a particular experiment. On the other hand, they don't really perform very well compared to the biological systems we're interested in. And biological systems are just the opposite. They perform spectacularly. They do things that we would love to make our machines do, but they're very hard to study.
To advance his research beyond the phase of one-legged machines, Raybert is studying running and jumping in 4-legged animals.
2, 3. About 40. To some people, robotics is the business of making factories more productive. To me, robotics could be a new science that has to do with the interaction of perception and motion and control. And it's very exciting that it could be a science that links these things together.
Using a stop-action projector, one of Raybert's graduate students converts the film frame by frame into numbers a computer can understand. For each frame, there are 32 points to be electronically read by the computer.
Is this the last jump, or the height of the last jump?
We'll probably get an estimate of the height difference, or the height of the jump.
I think it looks great. It's clear that what we need is in there. I think it's the common perception of lay people that robots are much more developed than they really are. Just because people are able to move, walk, and use their hands effortlessly, it's not the case that existing robots are very good at doing these sensing and control operations that people do without much thinking. 3, go.
The early months of work with their newly built 4-legged machine was a series of seemingly endless frustrations.
Well, you were right, it didn't work. It's interesting. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sure is weird. Okay, let's try again. I fall asleep thinking about what I'm going to do the next day, and I wake up early and I get it in here right away. And I can't wait to fiddle with the machine or get to work in the lab or get the guys going or cooked up or whatever needs to get done. Then there's the other times when I don't have the courage to come in and face the machine because there's been 6 days in a row when we've tried to make it work and it's failed, and today is probably going to be another one. It's very hard to get me to do things around the house, like fix the screens or paint the walls, because I'm faced with a choice. I can do this thing that the guy in the next house is doing and the next guy in the next house is doing, or I can come in here and do something that's never been done before, and that's exciting. It's hard to concentrate on doing the simple things at home when you have an opportunity to do something new, really new. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Finally, progress. A controlled run of 56 steps. Skeptics had said the one-legged hopper would never work. They were wrong. And now the elegant simplicity of the earlier machine has made this one a working reality. Challenged by his surprising success, Raybert's next goal is to move from trotting to galloping.